Hi, this is Morgan Ledford with Tremper Television, here today with Coach Frank Matrise, head varsity coach of football and dean of students. So tell us a little bit about your career.
Well, my career started out actually a long time ago when I was a young kid. My dad had coached for 49 years and had been a football coach and wrestling coach. So I wanted to get into coaching when I was at a very young age. So I started out my first 2 years, 22 years ago, I started out at St. Joe's coaching for my dad, and I started out on the freshman level. And then I was hired by Coach Davies, who is a Hall of Fame coach here at Tremper. And I came to Tremper High School, and where I ended up coaching on the varsity level my first few years, and then Coach Davies retired, and Coach Follis had made me into the head sophomore coach here, and I followed him for the next 6 years before becoming the head varsity football coach here for the last 14 years. So I'm pretty privileged to be the head coach at Tremper.
So what are some of good memories of being a coach here at Tremper?
Well, surprisingly, I've been very lucky. First of all, I'd have to say that the greatest memory is all the kids I'm able to coach. I'm really lucky to be at probably the greatest high school in the state with the greatest kids. Not many people get this opportunity in life to coach here, and this is probably the best place I can coach. I've been really lucky to coach in 5 state championship games. Those have all been really memorable. A lot of fun for me to get to that point in your career. Some guys never even get to a state championship game. So for me, that's something that I always take pride in joining. I think the last memorable thing, not only the kids but the parents. I've had some great parents to work with, and have enjoyed each and every moment that I've had at Tremper coaching football.
Does your wife help you at all with your job?
My wife's a big support system for me, along with my family, friends, and the members of Tremper High School. My wife is very supportive in that she comes to every game. I don't get an opportunity to be home very much. A lot of late dinners, not a chance to see my 2 kids, Kyle and Caitlin. So she holds everything together, and she's the glue that keeps us all together as far as, getting my kids to activities and so forth. So she does a lot. She's at every game, along with my dad and my sisters who come out, and brother-in-laws who come out to every game, and my father-in-law and mother-in-law. So I'm really lucky to have a really nice support system. I have a lot of great friends who support me, really close personal friends who support me in a lot of ways. And I have to say the last support group would be the faculty and staff of Tremper. They just do a phenomenal job of really helping each and every kid and making sure that we at Tremper have the best discipline and make the best out of our football players.
What are some hard things about your job?
Well, the hardest things are you always want to do the best, and what's the best for your players. And sometimes it's hard because you have to discipline and make sure that they follow all the rules, and you're following all the rules, and I think that's really important as a coach. The other part is, you have to be a role model and leader for the kids, and I think that's really important, especially in today's day and time. You want to set the best example for them as far as being a leader and showing them the right ways to do things, and making sure that they understand that when you do things the right way, good things will happen to good people.
And how do you feel about this past season?
This past season was unbelievable. We were a team that nobody predicted to be very good, and we were predicted to finish in the bottom half of the league. And these kids came out, and we finished 9-3. We lost only 2 teams during the season, one team twice, and both teams made it to state semifinals. And to be 9-3, the top 8 in the state, to have 2 kids named All-State was an unbelievable task. And I think it had to do with all their teamwork, commitment, dedication, and we had started many things this year with doing some classes and having some people come in and teach some things about leadership and leadership skills. And I think it was all a huge part of our success, and I couldn't say enough great things about this team. And I had as much fun coaching a group of kids as I've ever had with coaching this team.
So, what were some of your reasons for becoming Dean of Students?
Well, I started out teaching elementary school. I taught fourth grade for 10 years. And first of all, it was the opportunity to get into more of an administrative position and to get into Tremper. I wanted to be here, be around the football players and so forth. And I've always prided myself on being a disciplinarian. And so I wanted to use that role and be able to be part of the discipline process here at Tremper. I think we have a phenomenal school with outstanding students, and to be a key part or a key role of making young men and young women better in their life has made me want to get into becoming a dean, and I think it's just a great job.
All right, well, thank you for your time. Again, this is Morgan Ledford with Kenosha Tremper Television.